Joe, in the fourth race on Wednesday night, you rode California Whip, but you've also had a bit to do with Jumbo Luck. Was it your decision, though, to go with California Whip in the end?
Yes, it was. I just think that California Whip has got a good form in him. He's been running very well against some really good horses, and if he can produce that form again, he'll be right there.
They've recently put the blinkers on him. Do you think that will help?
I think so. He's been kind of looking around a little bit on his races, and I actually, 2 starts ago, when I rode him to a second, I kind of recommend to Tony, and I'm glad that he put it on him. So hopefully he do go one better than last time.
Last time, of course, you know how good that form is, second to iVictory.
Yeah, iVictory is a very special horse, as I've been saying, and I don't think that was a bad thing running second to him.
Drawn 2, there should be good pace in the race with Fabulous One, Elmer Baby, E-Super all in it. Can you see yourself taking a sit behind those sort of horses?
This horse, California Whip, I mean, he's been very lucky on his gates. The last couple of starts he's been jumping from inside ones, and once again he's going to have it the same way. Obviously I can't say exactly how I'm going to ride him, but because I've got to hear what the trainer is going to tell me. But I see him on the top 4. As you said yourself, that is a bit of speed on the race, and if he can be right there on the top 4, I think it's going to be on the strike position. So, yeah, I hope for the luck.
David, amazing has his first run for your stable on Wednesday night. He showed promise in his first prep last season. What do you make of him as a horse?
He's a lovely horse, but very lame when he arrived and had quite a big problem. Appeared to be bone pain. He seems to have recovered from that, and yeah, he just seems to be 60 pounds heavier than when he ran with his previous trainer, but I think I've got him pretty fit. He's had a good prep, and I'm very happy with him. He's a lovely horse.
You've given him a couple of trials. Are you happy with what he's shown you in those trials?
Yeah, very, very happy. I couldn't be happier. He's trialled very well. He's been running on strongly on both occasions, and I just hope he hasn't put on too much weight, but I think he's a happy horse now. That's why he's put the weight on. Yeah.
Just looking at your stable as well for Wednesday night. 4 runners, a few good chances there. Do you go in confident of a winner on Wednesday?
I would say my best would be General Dino, but he's really drawn off the course. He just can't ever seem to pull a gate, this horse. Yeah, he'd have a very good chance. The rest, I think, have got chances as well, but it's competitive.
DINOZZO, Joe, looks to get back into an easier race than obviously what he was in last time out. He's such a consistent horse. You must enjoy riding him.
Yeah, very much. He's been very good to me. I won a couple of races on him, including a cup race 2 starts ago. Obviously, he faced a very tough, probably the strongest competition last time, and he wasn't able to match with them. But I would say back in class, back to his class, even carrying one of the top weight on his back, I think he's going to be right there.
How was his trial last week?
It was very good. He gave me as much confidence that a very good horse could be giving to his jockeys.
Big week coming up for yourself. After Wednesday night, you head to Dubai for Dubai World Cup night. It's a meeting that you've had plenty of success at before. Do you go there confident of adding to that success?
Of course, yeah. Obviously, we all have our feet on the ground knowing that we're going to face some of the best horses and some of the best professionals in the world. But it's nice to be part of the game. I know I've got some really nice horses, and hopefully for the best.
Sammy rode Sparkling Dragon on Wednesday night, first run since December. How's he been since that freshen up?
It's been going very well. He's had 2 trials since. Both trials have been very good, and both times we've actually tried to ride him with a bit of a sit, and he's performed very well. So if we get an opportunity to ride him like that on Wednesday night, we will. But he does have enough speed to give me options, which makes my job a lot easier. So horse is going very well, and I'm expecting a forward showing.
Happy with the way that he's handled the Valley?
Most definitely. He's a horse that we've thought he'd be a good Happy Valley horse the whole way along. He corners very well, and he's just that ideal Valley horse. He gets himself out of the gates quick, up on the speed. He can sit in the first 4 and sprint. So I don't see it as a problem at all.
Has there been improvement in him as far as the type of horse that he is, going from that first preparation to essentially a second preparation here?
I think so, physically, yeah. He's, when I sit on him, he just seems a bit bigger. So he's obviously done well in his little break. He's always been a very switched-on horse. He's got a good racing brain, so mentally he probably hasn't needed to develop anymore. But physically, I think he's definitely taken a bit of an improvement.
Glorious Artist, Sam. big run last time out at a big price as well too. Were you expecting that?
His trials were okay. I wasn't expecting him to do anything, outstanding, but I thought he could run well enough. He drew wide. We went back, gave him a chance to travel, and he finished off well. So it was a pleasing run going forward, and I'm hoping he can run well again on Wednesday.
You mentioned last time he drew wide. He's drawn better here. Is he a type of horse that you can make the most of that barrier with him?
Yeah, well, he jumped well last time. We had to go back, but he did jump well. So if he jumps like he did last start, well, drawing 4, there's no reason why we can't take up a bit more of a prominent position without overdoing it. He did appreciate travelling and finding his feet last start, but if we can be anywhere in the first half or around midfield, well, that would be perfect.
And what about the step up to the 1800?
That also suits him down on the ground. Yeah, he's a horse that will run the trip right out, and his work after the line last start was very good also. So the step up to 1800 looks ideal.